You probably think you're being smart with money. You save every month, you keep a budget, you avoid risk, you even work harder than most people. And on the outside, it looks responsible. People might even tell you, you're so good with money. But here's the uncomfortable truth: many of the habits that make you feel smart are actually illusions. They give you a sense of safety, a sense of progress, but in reality, they keep you stuck, they keep you broke. In this video, I want to walk you through 5 money habits that feel smart in the moment, but secretly hold you back. And more importantly, I want to show you how to break free from them so you can stop chasing illusions and start building real wealth. Chapter 1: Saving Without Strategy. From a young age, we're told, save money and you'll be secure. And at first, it makes sense. You put aside a few hundred each month, and over time, you see your bank balance grow. It feels good, it feels smart. But here's the problem: if your money isn't growing faster than inflation, you're actually losing value. Imagine this: you save $500 every month. After 10 years, you've got $60,000. On paper, that sounds like a lot, but if the cost of living doubles during that time, what you've saved will buy you half as much as it does today. The illusion is this: I'm safe because I save. In reality, you're just parking your money in a melting ice cube. It looks solid at first, but slowly, silently, it shrinks away. Now, don't get me wrong, saving is important, but saving alone isn't a wealth strategy. If you stop at saving, you're just building a false sense of security. Real wealth only happens when saving becomes the foundation for growth, not the final goal. Chapter 2: Extreme Budgeting. The second habit is extreme budgeting. You track every cent. You cut out your daily coffee. You cancel subscriptions. You hunt for discounts and cheaper groceries. And when you stick to it, you feel proud of your discipline. But here's the truth: if your income doesn't grow, you're just managing scarcity more tightly. It's like drawing a neat little box around yourself. You label every wall with a budget category. You feel safe inside that box because you know where every dollar goes. But the box is still a cage. The illusion is, I'm disciplined, so I'll be rich. The problem is, discipline applied only to cutting costs doesn't create abundance. At best, it keeps you from drowning, but it will never teach you how to swim to the other side. Budgeting is useful, but when it becomes your main strategy, it traps you in survival mode. Wealth doesn't come from endlessly cutting. It comes from expanding, increasing your skills, your value, your ability to create more. Chapter 3: Playing it too safe. The third habit is avoiding all risk. You tell yourself, I'll never lose money if I never take risk. So you keep everything in cash. You avoid investing, you pass on new opportunities, and even when you want to try something, fear holds you back. And yes, you avoid losses, but you also avoid growth. The illusion is, I'm protecting myself. But what you're really protecting is your fear. The truth is, no wealth was ever built by hiding. Every person who built freedom had to step into the unknown at some point. They didn't avoid risk, they learned how to manage it. There's a difference between being reckless and being calculated. Recklessness is blind, but calculated risk means you study, you prepare, you test, and you grow. If you avoid all risks, you stay in the same place forever. Safe, maybe, but also stuck. And in a world where everything changes, staying stuck is just another way of falling behind. Chapter 4: Hard Work Without Leverage. The fourth habit is working harder without leverage. You tell yourself, if I just put in more hours, I'll get ahead. So you work overtime, you hustle late into the night, you grind every single day. And yes, you get busier. You might even earn a little more. But you don't get freer, you just get tired. The illusion is, hard work guarantees success. But the truth is, effort alone doesn't create wealth. Without leverage, without skills that multiply your value, without systems that scale your time, without assets that work while you sleep, hard work just becomes a treadmill. You run faster, but you never get closer to freedom. Wealth doesn't come from effort alone, it comes from leverage, from learning how to make your work compound, from doing the right things, not just more things. If you want to escape the grind, don't ask, how can I work harder? Ask, how can I make my work multiply? Chapter 5. Copying generic advice. You watch videos, read blogs, listen to what rich people say, and you think, if it worked for them, it'll work for me. So you follow their steps, you save the way they saved, you invest the way they invested, you copy their habits, their routines, their systems. But here's the problem: strategies don't work the same for everyone. Your background, your psychology, your blind spots, they shape how every strategy plays out. The illusion is, I'm smart because I'm following advice. But in reality, you're outsourcing your thinking. You're ignoring who you are. That's why two people can follow the exact same strategy, and one succeeds while the other stays stuck. It's not the strategy that makes the difference, it's the person behind it. Real wealth starts with clarity about yourself. Advice is only powerful once it's aligned with your personality, your psychology, and your situation. Otherwise, even the best advice becomes another illusion. So let's recap. The 5 money habits that feel smart but actually keep you broke are saving without strategy, extreme budgeting, playing it too safe, hard work without leverage, and copying generic advice. All of these make you look responsible. They even earn you respect from people around you. But without clarity, they're illusions. And illusions are dangerous because they feel safe while keeping you stuck. The real question isn't, am I being smart with money? The real question is, am I chasing illusions or am I building real wealth? If you're tired of chasing illusions and you want to see your blind spots clearly, that's exactly why I created the Money Mirror Playbook. Inside, you'll find the psychology, the mindset, and the strategies aligned together. Not random tips, not illusions, but clarity. You can get it right now on Shopee, link in the description. Remember, wealth doesn't start with looking smart, it starts with seeing clearly.